When I told Ethan I wanted to break up, he was busy adjusting the settings on his camera. Is this about me posting her on Instagram? I asked. Yeah, I admitted. He squinted through the viewfinder, a teasing grin tugging at his lips. So, how long will this last? A week? 2? Don't drag it out too long. I might forget what you look like. 11 years together, and he still couldn't imagine me actually walking away. This time, I was serious. When it came time for college, he accepted NYU's offer. I chose UCLA, all the way across the country. From then on, our worlds drifted apart. In the cafe, the shutter clicked again. Ethan glanced down at the camera screen, satisfied with the shot he'd taken of me. I'm saving all of these for the wedding slideshow, he said, smirking. Working title: My drama queen who cried wolf 100 times. I held my expression perfectly still. I wasn't joking. You know, he continued, I can never capture you the way I do Sophie. Her last shoot? Every frame was perfect. Clearly, he still didn't believe me. I mean it, Ethan, I said firmly. Finally, his smile faltered. You're breaking up with me over an Instagram post? Clara, come on. It's just Instagram. Yes, that's exactly it. Of course it was. Ethan had used the $2,000 Canon R6 I'd given him for his birthday to take graduation photos. He'd uploaded a 9-photo carousel, every single shot a close-up of Sophie. Our friends flooded the comments, calling her ethereal and effortless. His reply? Sophie just has a certain aura. And me? He hadn't even saved the raw files. You're stiff, he'd said. You don't know your angles. Fine, little jealous girl, he teased. How about I take a new batch right now and post another carousel? Happy. He treated me like a child. I took a deep breath. You're missing the point. I don't care about the post. I get it. Fine, I'll delete it. That what you want? I shook my head. I was done with him pretending not to understand. Deleting it? Can I at least have the original files? That's when Sophie slid into the booth without a word, immediately picking up on the tension. What's going on? Ethan, did you make Clara mad again? Ethan just pouted. Sophie jumped in, tugging his sleeve. Clara, don't be mad. It's my fault, I begged him for extra shots. It's been ages since I had a real photo shoot. I don't need the originals, I said coldly. Just delete it. It's not worth arguing over. Not worth it. I laughed bitterly. Taking pictures of you is small. Matching phone cases with him is small. Sneaking into his lock screen is small. Sophie, how are you the center of every small thing? That makes me miserable. If you like him so much, take him, Sophie muttered. Her lip trembled, tears forming instantly. I'm sorry, she whispered, placing the phone case on the table. You're misunderstanding. It's not like that. I don't have a family anymore. Ethan's family, they're all I have. Ethan glared at me. Why attack her? Be mad at me. She didn't do anything. He snatched the phone case and returned it to her, and I felt utterly drained. I left the coffee shop, not wanting to witness him comforting her. I couldn't believe our 11-year relationship was ending like this. That evening, my friends had arranged a murder mystery game night. I didn't want to ruin it for them, so I forced myself to go. A few minutes late, I overheard them inside. Is Clara skipping again? Don't tell me they're fighting. It's that Instagram post, someone said, laughing. Seriously? Ethan's the photo club president. That's what he does. Clara needs to chill. Last time she sulked all night because Ethan got the lover's script with someone else, another added. She ruined the game. If I had a girlfriend, I'd want someone sweet, calm like Sophie, someone joked. Ethan sighed. It's my fault. I spoiled her. Well, keep spoiling her then, another laughed. No one else will put up with it. You're stuck with her. A soft voice spoke. Clara is lucky. If I had someone doting on me like that, I'd never get mad. Sophie was here too. The group went wild. Oh. Then you two are the lovers tonight. Really? Sophie giggled. Can we pick the script where you have to confess your love? Ethan chuckled. Fine, just for tonight. But don't tell Clara. You know how she gets. I let my hand fall from the door. His words cut sharper than the laughter inside. He knew. He knew exactly how much I hated it when he contradicted himself, always assuming I'd never leave. He'd miscalculated. Later that night, Sophie posted on Instagram. First murder mystery ever. I never knew growing old together could feel so romantic. Thank you for one perfect night. I thought nothing could surprise me, but now, I have a new dream. A corner of the group photo showed intertwined hands. I recognized one instantly. Ethan wasn't in the frame, but I knew. His comment was at the top. Don't be pessimistic. There's still beauty, waiting to be found. I shut my phone and walked to my dad's study. Dad, I want to apply to UCLA. He stopped typing and gestured for me to sit. Sudden change? I thought you were set on NYU for Ethan. Your firm's moving to LA, right? I want to be closer to you. I also want to study finance. Better opportunities on the West Coast. He saw the sadness in my eyes but said nothing. I support you, Clara. Prioritizing your future is never wrong. Honestly, I was worried about you being far away. This is a relief. Looking at his warm, supportive face, I knew I'd made the right decision. After finals, I submitted my UCLA application. A few weeks later, I got an interview notification. I'd forgotten about the Maury Dado exhibit tickets I'd bought. Ethan had been upset when they sold out. I'd secretly paid a fortune for two, planning to surprise him after exams. Now it didn't matter. I posted on my story, 1 free ticket to the Maury Dado exhibit. First reply gets it. A profile popped up. It was Leo, one of Ethan's photo club models. Tall, pale, with a single canine tooth showing in his sweet smile. At the gallery, he came alive talking about the exhibit, explaining the photography style and context. Photography finally felt exciting. Can I take a picture of you? He asked. The light, the angle, it's perfect. I blushed but nodded. See, he showed me the screen. The mood is perfect. Your profile is amazing. Can we try a full face shot? He transformed when he picked up the camera, focused, intense. I loved every shot. Ethan hadn't taken a patient, thoughtful picture of me in years. Afterward, I asked for the photos. Can I post one? Of course, he smiled. Can I? Of course. Walking away, he said, thanks for the ticket. Can I take you to dinner sometime? I nodded without thinking. Scrolling through the photos, I remembered Ethan when I first met him. I was 7, grieving my mother. He appeared with a toy camera and a gummy bear. Don't cry. You're prettier when you smile, he said. He dragged me out of my shell, photographed me every year. Until my 17th birthday, when Sophie came into our lives. My phone rang, jolting me back. Ethan, annoyed. Clara, that's enough. Leo posted a dozen pictures. What are people supposed to think? What? Don't play dumb. He's the campus heartthrob. You really think anyone believes he's into you? I opened Instagram. Leo had posted 9 photos captioned, in all the light and time, you were the most special part. It's just pictures, Ethan. Why does it matter? A knock on his door. Sophie's voice. Ethan? Can you help with my zipper? I can't reach. I smiled. Better go. Don't keep her waiting. I hit post on my own photo carousel. Caption. Light and time. Made special because you were the one capturing it. Leo liked it instantly. A DM popped up. Forgot to ask, where are you headed for college? I typed back. Applying to UCLA. Fingers crossed for the interview. He replied with a cheerful emoji and, good luck. You'll crush it. My friends immediately flooded the comments. Just saw this. What's happening? Clara. This set is stunning. I am officially the captain of this ship. I had to clarify, we were just friends from the photo club. The next day, at graduation, whispers followed me everywhere. He's in the photo club, it's normal. I insisted. Across the table, Ethan glared, sipping his boba. Sophie leaned over and slurped from a straw. Ugh, too cold. Can you hold it? Someone asked about college plans. Sophie chimed in cheerfully. I'm going to a school on the west side. I can still meet Ethan for weekend dinners. Ethan frowned. Why would you do that? I'm not your boyfriend. Before I could answer about UCLA, Ethan jumped in. Clara's going to NYU, obviously. She's just a few points behind me. Might even end up in some of the same classes. Sophie laughed. So she can boss you around. After dinner, Ethan pulled me aside. I got that photography book you ordered from the New York Institute. Thanks. I love it. I froze. Oh, I actually canceled that order. Must have shipped early. His expression darkened. Clara, can we stop pretending? Business or computer science? Just tell me. I'll take the same major. He reached for my wrist, and I noticed a red string bracelet. Sophie wore a matching one. Ethan ripped it off. Sophie made these. It's stupid. If you don't like it, I won't wear it. He shoved it in his pocket. Sophie looked furious. He stared at me. Just text me your major, okay? Then Sophie doubled over, clutching her stomach. Ethan, it hurts. I think it's, you know. He sighed. I told you not to drink that boba. Right before your period. Her eyes welled, and she leaned against him. I'll call tonight about our classes, he said, helping her into a cab. I smiled and pulled out my phone. Hey, Dad? Can you pick me up? My suitcase is by the door. We can head straight to the airport. Watching my hometown shrink beneath the plane, my phone buzzed with a dozen texts from Ethan. Where are you? Why didn't you tell me? This is huge. Not even talking to me about it. I'm sorry. I was angry. Please call me. We need to talk. I unpinned the chat and turned my phone off. When we landed in LA, I swapped SIM cards. The UCLA interview was a virtual group discussion. As I logged on, I saw a familiar name, and then his camera turned on. Leo. He gave me a tiny, fleeting smile. The discussion began. I volunteered to go first, laying out my points. When I finished, Leo spoke. I strongly agree with Clara. Also, he was articulate, clear, building on my arguments, making them stronger. As soon as it ended, my phone rang. He was in LA. We gushed about the interview, then made plans to hit Disneyland the next day. Seeing him in person made everything feel unreal. How did we end up in the same interview? I whispered. In line, we bonded over obscure bands, authors, and food preferences. On the Incredicoaster, panic struck. Scared? He asked, holding out his hand. I hesitated. The ride shot backward, and I screamed. His hand found mine, firm and steady. When we got off, my eyes were watering. Embarrassed, I turned away. He pulled me into a gentle hug. Deep breaths. Just breathe. I squirmed, and he instantly loosened his hold, looking a little hurt. You're holding me too tight, I admitted. Oh. Looser then, he said sheepishly. I nodded, leaning into the hug. Safe. He didn't let go of my hand for the rest of the day. We rode everything, blending into the crowd. As fireworks lit the castle, he whispered. So, we're like a thing now, right? My face burned. He leaned closer, warm breath on my ear. You're not going back to him, are you? Of course not. I blurted. He laughed. Good. I leave tomorrow for a family thing, and I'm not leaving without an answer. So, when are you back, boyfriend? The fireworks dazzled above, but I only saw the light in his eyes. A month without Leo felt like a year. We were dorks about it. Every morning we texted our itinerary, synced playlists, read the same books, even ordered from the same coffee chains. One day, after swimming, I noticed my watch said I'd burned exactly 520 calories. A funny coincidence, I posted a picture. By the time I'd showered, my phone had exploded. Just saw Leo's post. I'm screaming. Is this? Are you? Someone explain. I'm living for this. I checked Leo's profile. Right after my post, he'd shared a picture of his own watch, swimming distance, 1.314 miles. Comments flooded in, including one from Sophie. Wow, long swim. You must be tired, sad but relieved face. Then Leo called. We're pretty in sync, huh? Even our workouts match. I laughed, as if he hadn't planned it. Clara, everyone wants to know. Feels weird to hide it, right? Yeah, I said casually. So, can I tell people? No, I teased. What? His voice dropped. Are you still thinking about him? Leo. Don't be ridiculous. Pick your favorite picture, I said, smiling. We'll post it together. Really? Okay. He hung up and immediately sent 8 selfies from Disneyland. I picked the one under the fireworks. Caption. Yeah, it's real. He posted the same one a second later. Phones, friends, alumni groups, everything blew up. Amid the flood of congratulations, one confused stood out. It was from Ethan. His friends had screenshot my post and shared it in their chat. At Ethan, did you two actually break up? Thought she was being dramatic. This is real. Just saw Leo's post. Wait, isn't Clara in this chat? Messages disappeared one by one. Cute. I deleted the chat and left. A second later, Ethan was calling. I picked up the call. For a moment, I only heard someone breathing. Wrong number? I asked. You finally answered, Ethan said, sounding hollow. Guess you are done being angry. Enough already. If this is a joke, delete the post. People think you are serious. I am serious. Why would I take it down? You're asking if I am really dating him? Yes. Silence stretched so long, I checked if the call had dropped. Clara, he whispered. You do not want me anymore? Ethan, we ended things more than a month ago. It is normal for me to see someone else. He hung up without another word. A few nights later, Sophie sent me a video. Ethan was slumped at a bar in K-Town, completely drunk. His friends tried to pull the bottle away. Dude, stop. She is not worth this. Shut up, he snarled, smashing a soda bottle against the table. Then go to LA, one friend yelled. If you miss her so much. 11 years, man. She cannot be over you. I cannot, he slurred. His arm dragged across broken glass as he sank forward. The clip cut off. A new message arrived. Look what you did. Do you even feel guilty? You broke a good man. My heart hurts. Another message followed. If you ever cared about him, disappear. I will fix what you ruined. I felt sick. Funny how I became the villain simply because I was not the one getting blackout drunk. Sophie, you and Ethan were the ones who ended our relationship. Stop twisting the truth. I am blocking you both. Do not contact me again. A week later, my dad got a call. It was Ethan's mom, he said with a heavy sigh. She said he had an accident. She hopes you can fly back and see him. He put a hand on my shoulder. You do not owe them anything, Clara. No guilt. No pressure. I was grateful for that. But Ethan's mother had been kind to me for years. It is all right, Dad, I said. I should go. I need to say everything properly. He flew back with me. Nothing prepared me for what I saw. Ethan's door was ajar. Sophie sat on the edge of his bed, holding a bowl of steaming soup. Please eat. Your mom and I went to the market for the ingredients. It is supposed to help with your leg. Ethan stared blankly at the wall. Wake up, Ethan. Stop being like this. Clara is gone. She chose someone else. Do you not understand? He flinched, his expression folding in on itself. Leave me alone. If it was not for you stopping me, I would have taken the shot. Clara would have loved the Orion photo. She would have smiled so much. So that was it. He had climbed that trail to take a picture for me, then fell. Sophie snapped. If we had not dragged you down that mountain, you would have lost your leg. And for what? She moved on. You have a new boyfriend, Ethan. Why can you not see me? He finally turned toward her. Sophie, I told you since the beginning. I loved Clara. You are like a sister to me, nothing more. A sister, she repeated, trembling. You tracked my period, helped with my dress zipper, held my hand during games. A sister? Ethan looked confused. I did not think it meant anything. Not anything, she screamed. You misled me. You deserve this. She threw the soup. It splashed over both of them. She shrieked as the heat hit her skin. I rushed in with a towel and ice. Clara, Ethan whispered. You are here. He forgot his injury and tried to sit up, then winced, embarrassed. Sophie shot me a poisoned look and ran out. Clara, he said quietly, you are really not going to NYU? His cast was heavy, his face exhausted. No. UCLA accepted me officially. That is great, he murmured. You are incredible. He inhaled sharply as pain hit his leg. It is all right. I can apply for the exchange program. We can spend junior year abroad together. I will come to you. I shook my head gently. No, Ethan. Do not shape your entire life around me. But I need you, he burst out. 11 years, Clara. 11 years. His voice cracked. I even changed my major. I was ready to study finance. I wanted us to earn our CFA certifications together. My whole future, every plan I had, you were always there. If you are gone, what am I supposed to do now? I understood. I had made plans too. I had ordered rare photography books for him, scheduled to arrive once a year for a decade. I pictured a shelf in our shared home filled with them. Only the first one had been shipped. Ethan, I said softly, your carelessness burned through 11 years of my feelings. I am tired. Please stop hurting yourself for me. We are adults. Take responsibility for your own life. I watched something in his eyes go dark and empty. After that day, Ethan never reached out again. I heard he deleted everything, even his popular photography page. Back in LA, Sophie called once more. She said she had moved out. She and Ethan were no longer speaking. I envied you so much, Clara, she said, voice unsteady. We both lost our families, but he protected you, always you, and he never saw me at all. I was terrified of ending up alone. I tried to hold on to him and to his family. I still lost. Even after you stepped away, I still lost.
She cried.
I felt nothing. In situations like this, there are no winners. Only people collecting scars. When Leo returned to LA, we became inseparable. We studied together, explored trails, wandered through the city. If I did not text for a few hours, he sent dramatic messages. Do you have another dog? Why are you ignoring your favorite one? I would laugh and reply, trying not to seem clingy. He texted back immediately. Cling. I like it. Another street photography exhibit opened, featuring Mori Dato again. We went, and this time my heart felt steady. You know, Leo said, a little shy. The last time we were here, I barely paid attention to the photos. I was looking at you. I smiled. Really? You sounded like a total expert. You had all the facts. He grinned. I memorized everything until 2 in the morning, so I would sound smart. My heart tripped over itself. He handed me a postcard. On it was a silhouette of a girl under a tree. Is this me? I asked. He nodded. I took it freshman year, under the jacarandas. The light was perfect. You looked like you were glowing. It won a contest, and the school printed it as postcards. I kept a few, but I never had the guts to talk to you back then. So, yes, he said, rubbing his neck. I owe a lot to Mori Dato. He gave me a reason to finally speak to you. He took a breath. Clara, I love you. The world blurred for a moment. I wrapped my arms around him, holding tight. I looked down at the postcard. Everything, I realized, had fallen into place exactly the way it needed to.